Thank you very much, guys. I'm standing by with who else then going after that amazing series. First up, you guys came into this as the underdog. You swept NaJin Shield 3-0. Was it Cloud, or what allowed you to rise to this new level?
在这次比赛之前，大家都预期NaJin Shield 会击败你们，但是事实证明你们3比0横扫了他们。对于这个，你觉得是什么让你们完全上升到了一个新的档次，成为一个新的水平？
可能队伍之间的信任吧，还有最近一些很刻苦的训练吧，然后大家心里的目标都一样，抛除了一些杂念吧，专心致志吧。
I think it's the trust among our team members and also the effort we put in the past couple of days. We put a lot of effort, practice a lot, and we have the same target. We have the same goal in this World Championship. That helped us to spread out all the things that is not relevant and help us to a new level.
It definitely shows. Now, going, you personally have sacrificed so much. How validating is it for you to be just one series away from the World Championship final?
我们之前看过你在《Road to Worlds》里面的纪录片，也知道你一路牺牲了很多，走到今天。你觉得现在你离决赛只有一步之遥，还再来一场5胜3负，你们就可以进入决赛。你这时候你心里怎么想？
就很开心，也很幸运能走到这一步吧。也感谢我的队友吧。然后我们一起努力吧。
It's very happy and I feel really lucky to be here. Thanks to my team members and we will try our best.
Have you been able to talk to your family at all? Have they been able to give you some words of encouragement throughout this?
你这过程里面有没有跟你的家庭说过些什么？他们给过你什么样的努力？你想努力和鼓励？你想对他们说些什么呢？
其实我爸妈也都会看我比赛吧。然后我希望他们能保重身体吧。然后我一定会加油的。
My parents are watching my games as well, and I hope they can take care of themselves, and I will try my best.
Well, you are, and you have this semifinal coming up versus Starhorn Royal Club. Long history between you guys. You fell versus them in the quarterfinal last year. What will allow you to beat them this time, this Sunday?
你们马上就要进入半决赛，然后跟皇族正式的对阵。去年在8进4的时候，你们被他们击败了。你们觉得你们今年你怎么看？你觉得能够让你们击败他们最主要的因素会是什么？
其实皇族，我觉得皇族这个队伍挺克我们的，就不知道为什么就。 跟他们打的时候，就可能感觉他们突然就变得很厉害，很厉害了。然后我这一次的话，我们就一定会使出各种套路来搞定他们。
In the past, in players' perception, Royal always counters us, and I felt the same as well. And I felt like they suddenly became super strong when they're against us. So this time we will try whatever we can do, and we can take them down.
It's going to be a fantastic game. Finally, you are not the home crowd team yet. People were chanting OMG, OMG. Is there anything you want to say to them and the people at home watching?
在这次比赛后面，我们也听到所有的玩家、所有的粉丝都在大喊 OMG, OMG。你对在场的粉丝和电视机前、电脑前面的粉丝有什么想说的吗？
我爱你们吧。
I love you guys very much.
Thank you very much. See you in the semifinals. Going. And as for us, we're going to go back over to the guys at the desk.
Thank you very much, Sharks. Congratulations to Going and the entirety of OMG, because, oh my God, did they deliver. They really outshone Shield in every single category. Before we break down the game, let's get straight to a replay. 36 minutes on the clock. Going, once again, just goes and keeps going. And this is really the game-winning fight. So, Monty, Double Lift, Crepo, you guys can fight for whoever
wants to talk about we were fighting about this one.
Yeah, go ahead, Monty.
Let's get it rolling, and we'll yell over each other. So the Baron fight starts right here, and I just love this initial teleport here.
Look at that.
Yeah, knocks him into the pit. Teleport was already done, unfortunately, so you guys can take it over.
Zephyr actually flashed like completely away from his team, which didn't allow them to peel for her. Like you could tell Goong was really confused. He died without even ulting because Zephyr died so quickly, flashing the wrong way.
So they just keep them in the pit. Like it's like shooting fish in a barrel with a Janna ulti, and they keep Zephyr out there. They killed Nami in the cast animation of Tidal Wave. Again, Going is so smart in selecting his targets, but the best play that he did was right before that.
Yeah, the teleport play that we didn't get to see on the camera was he had his teleport up, right? And so he starts teleporting on that ward right in front of the Baron pit. He sees the Nami bubble coming in that's perfectly timed with his teleport ending, so he would have been caught in it. Instantly cancels and just walked up instead, and Cloud just keeps him in the pit until he can get there. Just really good teleport play, beautiful teamwork from OMG.
Absolutely mind-boggling. OMG, for me, demonstrated an ability to win games 1 and 2 with a fairly similar style. It was fairly brute force.
Yeah.
They didn't let the sidewave pushes from Shield bother them at all. And in game 3, they actually split push. They actually used those side lanes quite effectively, held off against Shield. It's a level of control and strategic play we're not quite accustomed to with OMG.
I think Cool was schooling Goong on how to play an efficient Z lane by playing well in the mid lane and then transitioning that to a side lane early in the game. We can't stress this enough. If you're playing Z, you need to move out to side lanes, switch your AD carry, preferably with some wave clear into the mid lane, and start split pushing. Open up that map and then collapse or start pin swing in the middle.
Absolutely, and you know they also executed the 1-3-1 better. When we had seen NaJin White Shield, they had an opportunity when they had that casted in with the Zhonya's Hourglass power spike in a previous game. Didn't execute it, but OMG was really on top of their strategy in this series.
Yeah, and I was really happy that my prediction of Watch getting exposed as kind of a weaker jungler was right. He did actually outsmite Loveland in a couple dragons, and in game 2, he actually stole Baron when they were super far behind, but it wasn't enough to actually do anything.
It's
and
a
the entire
PvE
time,
jungler.
Huh?
PvE.
Okay, he's a PvE jungler.
Right, we talked about some of the players and the strategy that OMG succeeded in this matchup, but we have to highlight GoGoing once more. He really stepped up. You know, if anybody watched Road to Worlds, this guy was heartbroken at the loss last year quarterfinals. He was so determined coming into the 2014 World Championships, and one quote that sticks with me is he said, "I'm more afraid of being indecisive than of losing." And that really showed through during the course of this series. What a play.
Also, how does he get Rise so many times? I don't.
Yeah,
I have a very limited understanding about League of Legends sometimes. So that man should not have Rise.
He
He
should not have Rise at all, and if you're going to let that Rise stay up, then you need to go ahead and like first pick it or have a plan on how to deal with it. Now, I liked NaJin White Shield's comp for the first time in this series this last game, but they didn't execute it, and they really threw at that Baron fight. But the thing that's so powerful about GoGoing is not only what a fantastic player he is, but the fact that he allows San, who's arguably a weaker AD carry, to continually get champions like Corki and Lucian with strong early games so he doesn't fall behind.
So if you ever rewatch these matches, just pay attention to what GoGoing does in team fights. Whenever somebody's about to die and he could steal that kill, he just immediately moves on to the next target, sometimes even flashing for a next snare, and he knows that the target that he leaves behind will die soon enough so his teammates can follow up and get the next guy. He is so fucking smart.
Double F, just before we get on to the rest of the bracket, we saw Cloud coming in here. Cloud got Janna all 3 games. I don't think we're going to see Rise. I don't think we're going to see Janna, or at least that has to be taken away. Cloud, in my mind, transformed and leveled up this team.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, he got Janna 3 out of 3 games, which, to be honest, Janna's not a great playmaking support, so you don't really have to have great like situational awareness, team fight awareness to really use Janna. It's more just like stay on top of your carries and make sure they don't die. It's pretty defensive, but it fits their style exactly because GoGoing is the one who's like, I'm doing this, like I'm initiating, and then you guys are just going to follow up. Sand is just kind of a utility bot, and Cool plays Assassins mainly, so it just kind of works out really well.
It really, really does. With that victory, I want to update the bracket as we do have all 4 of our semi-finalists now locked in. It is a Korea versus Korea battle as Samsung Blue and Samsung White once again go toe-to-toe in the semi-finals. They will be facing off against one of the Chinese squads between Starhorn Royal Club and OMG. This is a rematch of last year's quarterfinal, which Royal Club ended up winning. And in this head-to-head, Royal Club has got a better win-loss record than OMG. Before I open it up to the panel to talk about the 2 semi-finals, we are constantly reminded that the World Championship is truly a global event. Check out this World's viewing party that CLG, high five, hosted in Hollywood, California, where the fans were chanting OMG along with the Korean fans behind us. They burned the midnight oil to watch these games. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, Peter, you can now have your job as a professional party planner instead of...
oh boy, dude, I'm the life of the party. Just turned 21, by the way.
Congratulations. Right, as you make your viewing preparations for the semi-finals and finals, be sure to keep showing how you world with us. Tweet your photos at LOL eSports. Use the hashtag worlds. You might just get your video featured on our show. So, semi-finals, they are quickly approaching. Let's talk down the line about each of them. Blue versus White. I mean, Monty, you're seeing this again. Does White have what it takes this time around?
I really don't know. I mean, one of the things that I'm going to be doing this next week is I think that a lot of the key is going to be in the pick and bans for this series. So I'm going to go back and look pretty carefully about the pick and bans before I issue a prediction here, because I think this is the closest we've ever seen Blue and White before.
Double Lift, what about your opinion on blue and white and what you're expecting from that series?
Oh man, it's really hard, but yeah, I just felt like white played a lot cleaner, despite the fact that they both won 3-1, so the record doesn't really show it, but blue was making a lot of big mistakes in their games.
I think if there's any team that white is going to respect, it has to be blue. So those shenanigans of early not counter or letting themselves be counterpicked in pick and bans is not going to happen again. And they've been playing better when they actually fix their draft. So I actually think white's going to take it.
So what about the other side, Crepper? You've got Starhorn Royal Club that really showed up in their quarterfinal. You've got OMG that showed up even more. I'm going to go and say that. Who's got the advantage in your mind?
I just want to highlight the stylistic difference between one side the Samsung teams and then the other side just China like brawl. So this is going to be really fun to see both sides of League of Legends. And honestly, I don't know who's going to take the one.
Oh man, this is going to be so fun for me to watch. You know what's really funny though is Zero won 3 games, their 3 games when they 3-2'd EDG on Janna, and so did Cloud right here, 3-0 with Janna. So I feel like Janna's going to be either picked or banned really quickly every single game. And it's really just going to be decided on Rise and Janna, as we saw in this series and last series.
Hey, look, NaJin Shield didn't realize that this series, so let's see what happens.
Oh man, I'm all about OMG now. They turned me into just a massive fan. Got their jersey already, but yeah, I think that Cola going matchup is kind of a disastrous mismatch in favor of OMG. And if they can keep their play up like they did today, I think they can take it.
I'm stumped. Monte Cristo owns a non-Korean jersey. There are no words.
You don't even have a CLG jersey.
Hey, I have an OMG scarf too. I busted that out at All-Stars.
Very true that you did. Guys, as we turn our focus to the final stages of the World Championship, let's take a look back at the action that sent the 4 teams into the semifinals.
White will take down Team Solo Mid in the quarterfinals. That's a blue uptown arc! Blue, victorious. Just like their sister team, they will now face each other in the semi-final. It's Royal Club that do it the hard way and go through. It just gets ripped apart by OMG. OMG have done it. They've taken down NaJin Whiteshield.
The 2014 World Championship keeps delivering. We had fantastic group stages. We've had fantastic quarterfinals. And as a reminder, the semifinals will be taking place at the Olympic Gymnastics Arena in Seoul, Korea. This coming Saturday, October 11th, at 10 a.m. Central European Summer Time, which is 1 a.m. Pacific. Be sure to tune in. If anything, we've learned that these games are going to be incredible. We'd like to extend once again a heartfelt thank you to the city and the people of Busan for hosting us, the Analyst Desk, the show, the event. We have had an incredible time here and even better games. We look forward to coming back. But for now, it's onwards to Seoul, which will be our setting for the final leg of Worlds. And I'd like to once again thank all of our analysts for joining us here on the desk. From myself, the rest of the casters, the broadcast crew, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you on Saturday as the 2014 League of Legends World Championship continues.
Let it be crumbs.
Let it be crumbs.
Let it be crumbs.
Stop it.
Semi-final. Sun gets on. Gorilla goes down. Oh, that's going to be Zephyr. He's gone out the side. This spike still comes in as well. Lovely gets it away. It's going to be a 3-0 clean sweep, ladies and gentlemen. OMG have